Ladies and gents, welcome back to Taren Point. Welcome back to the hangar, the home of the Raymond Terrace Jets. We've got the second session, round 2 match of the rookies pairs. We're featuring Taren Point up against Lithgow. Just rolled the jack for the first end. That's gone into the pit. We'll have another attempt at rolling that jack. We've got the games in this session scrolling through on the bottom of the board as the first bowl comes down. It's Luke Stevens of Taren Point just played the first bowl. Our second bowl of this match about to be played. And this is Peter Watson. Starting off on the backhand. It's a little bit on the long side. Luke just looking to lose about a metre or so. He's repeated his first bowl. Very good grouping. Peter, he's looking for more like 3 metres off his opening effort. And just a reminder, if you are looking for scores from round 1, jump on Bowls Link results. It's results.bowlslink.com.au. Just click New South Wales and the rookies pairs. And if you're looking for the current scores, click the live button on that page. And there we are using competitor scoring using the app, so those scores will be as close to live as you're going to get. Luke slightly overcorrected with his last bowl. It looks like Peter is also going to be pretty consistent with his length. Another one back near that tee. So we'll cross over for the skippers to play their first bowls of this second session. We do have 4 sessions of play, 3 rounds. Each of the groups, sections, will have 1 session where they're not playing a game. That's section 5 and 6 in this session of play. 7 and 8 sat out session 1. 3 and 4 will sit out session 3, and 1 and 2 they'll be completed and not play in session 4 this afternoon. Have about a half an hour break after this game for the third round to start at 1:30 p.m. Will Peters, pretty good effort that one. Will be the shots. Ran about a metre behind. Wayne Perry. Oh, it's on a pretty good line as well. He's going to start with a ripper. One shot to Wayne. It's a light blue Dreamline. Will Peters, he's using a Green Master Premier. It's actually maroon with a white speckle. And if you aren't familiar with the rookies concept, the rookies bowlers, oh, that's a great effort there from Will Peters. So the rookies are bowlers who have less than 30 months total experience. They need to have become a bowler after the 1st of April 2023 for this year's competition. Wayne Perry, very close. He drags the jack. Great bowl, great result as well. Goes from 1 or 2, 1 down to 2 up. He needs to be a little careful here, does Will Peters. There is an attacking opportunity, but he doesn't want to get his own closest one out. Oh, he's probably 3 down there, the red speckle. Maroon bowl. Peter Watson. So, just going to go just over the draw. Oh, you can see his mate wanting that one to rip in. Yeah, that's his bowl there. I'm overeating, sorry. That one, the third shot was theirs. If he took that out, he could have dropped another shot. Oh, rinse and repeat here for Wayne. Just needs to miss that bowl. Oh, he's just going to get the edge. Can flop in for a third. I think he has. Didn't quite see that signal. That was a good start for Lithgow. It was 3. Oh, good starter there, Peter Watson. Maybe just under a metre past the jack. Luke Stevens, he's looking at this one coming right down, just needs it to finish off. Just not going to quite run. The rookies started quite a few years ago. We widely regard Mick Bell as being the father of the rookies, who started this concept at Bondi Bowling Club many years ago, and convinced the then Royal New South Wales Bowling Association to take up the concept, which was done some 17 years ago. It's the 15th time the rookies has been run. We missed, of course, 2 years with COVID shutdowns. And that time it's over 15,500 competitors. in the singles and the pairs combined. That's another good effort from Peter Watson, setting his team up. Luke Stevens, a little bit wide with both, a bit quick with his second. Oh, just had a little glitch on the camera there. Luke's corrected his grass with his last pole and it's just popped through. 2 to Lithgow as the head stands. Wayne Perry on the mat now. He'll play the backhand. Interesting choice. He has got one of his opponent's bowls on that path in. I just wondered whether he'd take the clear air option on the other side of the green. Just finished in behind. So Will Peters. Will, yeah, just a bit over a metre through. Apologies, we seem to have got a little glitch in that camera. Camera 2's frozen. So we've just got someone going to have a look at that camera. I'll try and bring up the head using one of our other cameras for you. Well, it's pretty well pointed, just needs it to get all the way down. It's just going to pull up a bit short. Oh, it's shots to Lithgow again. Oh, it was a decent count too. 7-0, 2 ends in. The Taren Point boys, they need to grab hold of this advantage now. We've just had a very technical approach from Nick. He's gone out and restarted that camera for us. In technical terms, that's unplug and plug it back in again. A good correction here. I think he's just going to crash on the... He's just got the edge of that bowl. I'm going to touch wide, but just flicked him out a little bit. And chance for Luke Stevens just to be inside his own. Nice correction here. Do you know that the Taren Point boys have had a little bit of coaching from some handy players? Ray Pearce, multiple state championship winner, was up here yesterday having a roll with the boys. I just saw the reaction on the mat from Peter. The arms went up. Just getting a little bit of a push. The width is quite reasonable, but he's back behind that Jets logo. He is possibly holding one shot. Luke just overcorrected the weight a little here. Going to be a tad short. We'll swap it over. We'll replay the crate bowl from Wayne Perry on the opening end. One down. Pops inside and trails the jack to his own. And from then, it's been all Lithgow. That was a fantastic effort on end one. Wayne Perry. I do think he's holding one shot there. And just going to have a little bit of run on this. Probably like to sit on the inside of that grey. Yeah, well, it's not too bad a position. Just makes it a little better for them. So Will Peters, a little bit of pressure here. They're 7-0 down after two ends. Only 11 to be played.
Sorry, Andrew, am I back? Am I live or what?
Yep, Lennon's back alive. He's just had to run around and do some of the work he's paid for, and it's another fantastic bowl from Wayne Perry.
Oh, gee, 7-0.
Yeah,
Wowee.
Benefited on the first end. They were down and Wayne drew a little toucher, dragged it back to his own and then made a third.
Yeah, I had to sort a couple of volunteers out with their bowls link, so I was doing IT support. Simple matter of having the native browser on the phone as the default, and BowlsLink doesn't like that, so I changed it to Chrome and we were away.
Well, there you go.
So there's a little bit of a tidbit of information for anybody out there with the BowlsLink stuff. Sometimes the default and native browser on the phones is not good enough, and I suggest you use one of the major companies' ones like Chrome or Google Edge or whatever, or no, Microsoft Edge.
Maybe Firefox.
Oh, Firefox too, yeah.
Probably not as popular anymore, that one, but it's another decent effort here from Wayne Perry. His line's very good. He's just passed, which I don't mind at all. Taren Point, last bowl of the head, getting into the mire a bit at the moment.
So, excuse my ignorance here, but I've jumped in very late and I haven't seen a bowl played except for these ones here. So, who owns what colours?
Okay, so Taren Point are the grey with orange speckles.
Yep.
And the maroon and white speckle.
Oh, yep, the one that just finished.
Yep,
of course.
And the light blue and the deeper maroon are the Lithgow.
Okay.
So I think they're close to 2 shots again there.
3, isn't it?
I don't think the blue one at the back, but now they're taking it out. Maybe it is.
Look out the window. It looks pretty good.
Yep, the camera angle's got me.
Yeah, you tend to get a better perspective just looking out the window.
So we've got Luke Stevens of Taren Point's using a grey and orange Aero Optima. Will Peters is using a Premier maroon and white speckle. Peter Watson, the lead, is using a Power Jet Greenmaster. I think that was a 3 signal. Tell you what I'll do. I'll just pop onto the page with the scores on it. Hit refresh. And it'll come up in a sec.
Looks like they're just confirming the result.
Yeah, one of them they might have put something different in.
Yeah. Is this their first game today? These two? Are they one of the new sessions?
This is round 2.
Okay.
Peter Watson on the mat.
Shorter end in the uphill direction as well, after the last one being Jack having been down around the tee. I wonder if that's a bit of a strategy that they've spoken about before they went out, Andrew.
Quite possibly. That was 3.
Good way to bowl.
Just been a little bit wide a couple of times. Just not quite nailing the combination. Taren Point, Metro Southeast. Trying to think. I don't think there are any synthetic greens in that area.
No, I can't think any off the top of my head, but I'm not too familiar with all the areas in Sydney. But yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of any. I know Taren Point's got some fantastic grass greens. Some really, really nice grass greens.
I think there is synthetic was 2 out around Lithgow. I think one of the Lithgow clubs had a synthetic.
Yeah, once again, I couldn't say. Good correction here. Same weight. Fraction more. Still a pretty good bowl. Handy spot. Jack most of the time goes backwards, as we know.
Don't know. I think he might be just out of being count with that last bowl.
Tell you what, they've got all the work ahead of them, don't they? The Taren Point boys.
10-0 down.
Just running through.
They had a very good win in their opening game.
Yeah, what was that score?
There you put me on the spot.
Hey, don't make statements if you don't have the information.
It was 17-4.
Oh, wow. Over Kingscliff.
Yep, and Lithgow had a win 13-6 over Toongabbie. So both first round winners. And boy, it sets you up brilliantly to get a big win in this one for Lithgow. They've started off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'd be in the box seat for sure.
The good thing for Taren Point is they've got 8 ends to get these back.
Yeah, it's a long game. Oh, there's a lot of ends to play yet, and as you know, it only takes one good score and it changes the momentum of the game. Yeah, so just got to sort of stick with your processes like you spoke about earlier. Don't try not to get too flustered and try to find the speed of the green in your range, and hopefully you pick up a multiple or two and get yourself back in it.
I think it's a bit like a singles though. You don't start the end thinking I'll get 4 this end.
Of course not.
I think that's where a lot of people get to 21 now, get within 4 shots of winning, and they think, I'll try and score the 4 to win. And you're putting pressure on yourself from the first bowl. I think the best approach is to say, all right, let's get one close and let's try and get shot. And then with the second last bowl of the head, then you look at, is there an opportunity for me to safely make a big count here?
Yeah, it's about building and then creating opportunities, but you can't create the opportunities if you haven't built a foundation to execute from.
I think for the Taren Point boys now, let's try and win 2 or 3 ends in a row.
Down inside that, not quite. Might have just turned it a bit. Oh no, the other one's Jack Eye should still a shot.
Yeah, I think the grey one at the front is a shot.
Or near to Jack Eye, I should say.
Plenty of room. Oh,
It's not a bad line on that hand, on this length. Just running out of puff, I think. Oh no, he's hung around and it turned a bit too.
Just going to flop out. So if you are looking for the current scores, you can jump onto Bowls Link, either the app or the website, results.bowlslink.com.au. Of course, the Bowls Link app you can download from your preferred app store, whether that's an iDevice or an Android. Free to download. You can register as a guest, I think, but if you log in, it shows you all matches as well. Tap on results there. When you're into this rookies pairs, you can tap the live button on a little menu. It'll show you the current live scores.
Well, this one looks like a fair correction. Has he done enough, Andrew, or not? I don't think so. Looks a lot shorter out the window.
Decent line.
Has he got the pushing?
No. Oh. One more to Lithgow.
And the jack being placed, or the mat being placed a fair way back. Let's see what their tactic is here. Whether they are running a bit of a strategy on the on the length, uphill and downhill. No, it doesn't appear to be. Well, it's a little bit longer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit longer than we did play in the last time in this direction, I think.
Jack was up around the tee last time in this direction. So I was going to make a point about respots. A lot of the time people play the Jack on the tee to sort of take the respot out of the game a little bit, you know.
Well, I think the idea there is if we're holding shot and they kill it, well, so what?
I'm still going to have some bowls around the area.
Yeah, so if you jump onto that results.bowls link, you'll see something like what's on screen now, and that's all the live scores.
That's the line on that side.
It's not too bad a speed either by the looks of it. Good bowl.
That's a good start. A couple more of those will be handy. Good mix of, or a good cross-section of ages too out there, Andrew. Like, there's not too many, you know, it's not dominated by young people, and when it's not dominated by old people either, the field. Good mix of
youth and experience.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, life experience.
Life experience, yeah. Which is good. That's what the game's all about, Andrew. That's the beauty of our sport, mate. You can compete on a level playing field from the time you're, well, I always say, from the time you're 8 to the time you're 80. That's the biggest selling point of our game, I believe, and today is a very good example of it. There's a wide range of age groups.
I think we better make that 84 now, mate.
84, sorry.
Yeah, because if the Albatross is watching, he'll say you just agreed that I can't play anymore. But yeah, plenty of people, you can still get out and enjoy it. That's the big thing. That's one of the things we do talk to the people before we start the game. We did ask them to stand outside the next centre line. I said, number one rule is have fun and enjoy yourself. Tell them not to kick, bite, fight, scratch. No head-eye tackles.
A bit of an opportunity for the Taren point skipper to cross over holding 3 here. He put one right on top of it and seal the deal on the end. Well, on the first half of the end at least.
It's on a decent line again.
He didn't like it. He stepped backwards from it. It's like he didn't deliver it, you know.
Yeah, just poked it out there. A little bit tentative.
We've got a streak up. Oh no, he got caught. We nearly had a young fella streaking across the green. His mum caught him just in time. It looks like, it looks like a family here to take some photos up Jacaranda Avenue. We get quite a few tourists in this time of the year taking photos up Jacaranda Avenue. It's a very, very picturesque street at this time of the year.
I did note sometimes when we're here on a Saturday about this time of the year, you'll get wedding parties.
Yep.
Plonk in the middle of the street for some photos.
Yep.
And why not? It is beautiful. It's, have a look on Google. You see the avenue of jacaranda trees. It will not do it justice. So if you're in the area and you want to see something spectacular, come down to Raymond Terrace Bowling Club and the spectacular site outside it as well.
Yeah, Jacaranda Avenue, it's a good site from either end. Yeah, it's sort of the trees on either side of the street create a bit of a canopy and a tunnel sort of effect, and yeah, it's beautiful this time of year. It really is.
Stealing Grafton's thunder.
And Kirribillis.
Well, the town of Grafton has a Jacaranda festival.
They do.
Pretty well down here from Will. I think he's just got a little bit of speed on.
And number 5, I'd really like to get on the board here and anything more than 2 would be most appreciated, I'd suggest.
So the sections are decided on a point system. You get 3 points for winning a game, 1 for a draw.
He's come to spoil the party, Andrew.
Yep, played another good one, just as he did on the first end. Whoever's got the most points after 3 games win the section. If it's equal, the greatest difference between the total number of shots you scored and the total number of shots you conceded. And if that's equal, lowest shots conceded. If that's equal, I think it comes down then to whoever won the match between the players, the teams.
Yeah, that's a good way of splitting them.
I think if that's equal, we start scrambling back and looking at how many ends they won.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen it actually get past the equal margin and then the lowest shots conceded. That does equate to the percentage in bowls linkers too, because if you've conceded the least number of shots for the same difference, you will have a bigger percentage.
Always.
So defence is very important. Just going to slide through. That's 3 great draw lines.
Well, to be fair, it's 2 very good bowls, especially his last 2. First one, obviously, spoiling the party for the Taren Point guys, and then the last one sort of preventing a little bit of a trail for a... You've got to play it a little bit more precise now. Well, he's playing a weighted shot, trying to manufacture something. Maybe a push through the front and a run onto the back one.
Well, it wants contact. He wants the blue one clean. He's got the edge, got the jack. Going to run with it.
Luck. Did he get it?
He's got 1.
He's got 1. Yeah, that's a good shot.
The important thing, though, is he's got 1.
Got control of the mat. Let's see what they do with it. It's going 1 mat length in front of the tee. I think this one will be right up the other end. What? No? No? Okay.
Well, it's not much different from what we've played before. That might be just a tad further back.
Yeah, probably 5 feet further back. And he's left this one short.
Well, can Peter do it again?
No. I think he might be...
Well, you can see his mate's trying to reel the fish in, so that tells me he's short.
Yeah.
Usually the body language of your skipper is a good indication. If they're leaning over one side, usually you've not taken the right grass, you're too wide or too narrow. They're trying to reel the fish in, you haven't given it enough. They've got their hands up and they're pushing, they're trying to stop your bowl from coming, you're too quick. We've got another theory about skippers' body language and actions. The single clap. That's not praise.
No, generally not. It's usually like I don't want to be too abrasive, so
I'll just clap once.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's not. You clap 2 or 3 times, then yeah, lift the hat. That's definitely a good one.
This one really needs to be a good one, I feel. And I think he's left it behind as well. He might just climb in front of the short one. He's done enough for shot, perhaps? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. It's close.
Oh, that camera's frozen on us again. I don't know what's going on. A little bit of tap dancing here from me. I just wonder if the back of that's in the sun and it's just...
overheating a bit.
yeah, it doesn't normally.
It's not too warm out there at the moment, so I wouldn't have thought that would have been a problem.
Could also be we might need a new cable.
It's supposed to warm up a little bit this afternoon, though, or around lunchtime. Forecasted 34 today, I think.
Ow.
Yeah.
Well, then, we are shaded by the wonderful covers here.
Yep.
But it just sort of retains a little bit of humidity under the
Yeah,
sails, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. And like, I think it's a good thing and a bad thing in a way. It's been the way when it was designed. It was designed to sort of funnel the wind up and over it to a degree, so you don't get too much breeze actually like barreling through underneath, like having like a wind tunnel effect. Like you don't get that at all, really. So it's good from the perspective that you don't, you're not getting your bowls like massively wind affected or having a wind tunnel created. But it's also it can be bad at times as far as like you said, the humidity and the air sort of being just maintaining its stillness under the covers.
And of course the greens are damp because they were watered this morning. The only greens I know of where you want the staff to give them more water before you play.
Yeah.
Because sand-based synthetic, you put the water in and you get the right amount of water in. The sand behaves more like a solid than a fluid.
It's like when you walk up the beach, Andrew.
Exactly. You walk above the tide line, the sand's soft. You walk between the tide line and the water, you usually get some firm sand and you can walk along easily. So there would be some of that moisture coming up out of the green at the moment.
Yep. It's a good shot. Oh, it's good enough for the shot, I think.
I think you're right. So we've got the better camera back again.
You can see these two ladies dodging the cars and taking selfies up Jacaranda Avenue. It's pretty funny.
In the white dresses and everything. They've planned this one out.
Yeah, they've come prepared. I've actually put a few of the photos up on Google. Some of those photos up there are mine. I got a notification the other day. One of my photos has got 15,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not 15,000. Oddly enough, it's about 15,500 competitors in the rookies over the years.
That was a nice little segue.
Well, you've got to take advantage where you can. It's actually a bit over. That's counting people the singles and the pairs combined. So.
Is that counting? Is that counting people twice though?
Yes.
Yeah.
15,500 plus player entries.
Is he coming to spoil the party again, or?
No, he's not there. You can see his mate just urging it on.
I'm still not willing to say that they are shot like that, or more than one anyway. That maroon bowl could be cutting them out.
Well, it's certainly having a good look at it. One to Taren point.
One. So 5 ends to go, and they need 9 shots. Just need to maintain the rage, keep ticking their side of the scoreboard over. A multiple along the way would certainly help. Don't worry about that. I just reckon they need to do, I don't know, just something different.
Bring the mud up to the other end of the line.
Yeah, something.
On a Taren point skipper, if he's indicating length, he's standing off to the side. If he was indicating length, what a heck of a jack roll.
Yeah.
But I have not moved that number one camera from our last end, so Matt may have moved a little, but it's very similar.
Well, they did win the last end, going this way, of course. They've won 2 on the spin, but they need to get more than 1. But in saying that, like we spoke about with rhythm and all that sort of stuff earlier, I mean, find your range, and part of that is being able to keep the jack in a similar spot too, which makes that easier.
Well, they basically need to win 5 in a row.
Yeah.
To an end, they win.
Be nice to get inside that 1.5 though, Andrew.
Oh, yes.
Good start again.
Of course, we are at the hangar because it's the home of the Raymond Terrace Jets, and every rookies finals for the last 17 years, all 15 versions have been played here. We do thank Raymond Terrace for their ongoing and wonderful support of this state final series.
To be honest, it's an absolute pleasure. Like I said to the boys and girls this morning, I keep nearly forgetting the girls part of it, but like I said to them this morning, it's an honour to be able to host this for such a long time. It's one of the, I believe it's one of the better events on the calendar. I say it, well, for anybody that listened last year and the year before, I say it all the time.
Well, it's just the sheer exuberance the players have just to be here. Well, that's a
good shot.
One hell of a bowl.
That's an absolute cracker.
You find with the rookies, they're going out to have they're playing to win, but they're also they're pleased to be here and they're happy to play. And you often find the fellas who have lost, they're congratulating their opponents and they're going, oh, they played really well. And how many events do you see where someone who's not played in it 3 or 4 years ago keeps coming to the finals?
They do. You do see that a lot.
So they'll turn up for the next couple of years just because they had such a good time.
Yep.
It's just a joy.
Well, they meet somebody and then they come and follow them, Oh, no, I played against such and such and we had a good time last year, and he's in it again this year. I'm coming to cheer him on, Or,
what a reply that one is.
Yeah, that's a very good shot.
I don't know. He might have been a bit, he was a bit unlucky that Jack's followed through.
It was young, not young, I should say young. Young Peter, remember he got beat in the final a couple of years ago in the singles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he turned up last year too. He turned up last year to watch.
Didn't he win the singles?
Did he win the singles? Yeah, he won the singles, that's right. He did too. He did.
From Malua Bay.
Malua Bay, that's right.
Because I had the bowls coordinator from that club chatting to me several times at the time. Oh, wow. That's a magnificent head. And while he might not have got a second shot there, you're 9 in front with 5 to play. Holding shot, just make it hard for your opponents to do anything.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for the Taren Point fellas to score anything, let alone more than 1.
Well, Nick Hines just thrown the headset on next to you. I've turned his volume on.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, Nick.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Lennon. Lovely to have your company, viewers. Look, I've been running around helping out with the live scoring here, but I wanted to come in. It's a crucial stage of this game. And sat down next to you and hearing about the great Peter Keatley, who's going to be representing South East in the senior sides coming up. So, from only 3 years ago, being a rookie to now being a region representative. So, really quickly, how this can come along. So my man here, Willie Pearce, he looks like Shane McMahon. Do you remember Shane
Yeah, I
McMahon
do remember
from
Shane
WWF
McMahon,
days?
WWE, yeah.
I reckon he might be coming in.
He threw Steve
the top of the
Blackburn off the
cage
Titantron,
here.
remember that? Oh,
Well,
good
he
shot.
made it good.
You'd remember that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
He threw him off the Titantron, remember that?
Oh, yeah. What he's done is he's come down, played good weight, given himself a chance to get to the jack again. And the jack goes either way now, Andrew, and it's going to be shots to Taren point.
Well, the good thing is he's got rid of the Lithgow bowl and kept his own in the head. So Wayne Perry, he's playing the forehand. I'd say he wants to turn his own or just come around it and get down for another one in that head.
Get off the inside of this one, he's good. Oh,
No harm. You just see his mate in the sideline just bouncing a little bit, trying to get it to come in.
Well, the way that jack's set up, though, it is going to squeeze out to the left. But if you can get the bowl clean, there's enough of the bowl there, Lennon, I reckon, that if he gets the outside of the red, it'll go clean. He might have been Stafford too. He plays perfect weight.
Stay for 3 if he plays it perfect. He played the first one good, gave himself a chance to play a shot with his next two, so...
Well,
and he wasn't far away with this one either. Down.
See.
What a great effort.
I believe they're urging it to get back to the red bowl. That's probably about the speed, though, Lennon. You know, just enough to get the red bowl 2 rolls through the head.
Perfect speed.
Doesn't need much correction here, does Wayne Perry.
Oh, you could play with confidence here off the inside of your own as well. Gets you back pretty close. If you happen to get to the inside of the pink or
A
red.
little too timid, that one.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where when I asked the question to Chelsea this morning, and I said, like about what you learn from people more than, it's not just technique, it's more like approach. And there was a classic example of what your approach to that shot should be. Well, there was nothing for being short.
Well, you had the advantage here that I don't think if you hit the speckle pink maroon,
No, it's charlied up on the other bowl.
I don't think you'd get any negative reaction unless you were way too heavy.
Yeah.
You can even sit your own and get another one in there. He's close again, very close.
What a great attempt. He's even wow.
Close but no cigar. And I don't know, I reckon I'd be putting this one in my pocket.
Yep. It's one of those ones you're
Certainly,
speaking about, Andrew.
He just went to line up on the backhand and I thought, no, don't do that.
I wouldn't even be playing it. You don't need to play it.
Well, he's on a fair line. Just going to... Well, he's not too much short.
Jesus, here we go. Look at this. That's an absolute bomb.
Well,
Yeah, well,
that's why you wouldn't play it, Lennon. You couldn't play it that good.
100%. Oh, I was
That's
just saying.
remarkable.
In the context of the game, it didn't really matter, but whatever. Put another one on the board.
Well, that makes an unlikely fight back look almost impossible now. 4 ends to go. You're looking at 11 shots, 3 and over.
Yeah.
Good luck.
very brave shot, but very good shot.
But I mean, that's another aspect of the scoreboard there is that he is far enough in front that he was only going to go one, playing that hand, he could only go one down.
Yeah.
So, it's not like it was last end and desperation stuff. It's a good crowd here, Lennon. It's great to see.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm sure you guys were just talking about it, but the amount of support from both your own members from the local community, but the people who are travelling here to cheer on their young chargers, their young wards from their clubs. It's fantastic to see.
Well, we've had a lot of people even here for the last few days too. Like I had a few people turning up on Tuesday.
I think you said Fig Tree got here earlier in the week. The one from Fig, you were here very early.
Yeah, Tuesday early.
And I was talking to somebody this morning who said they came up here a couple of weeks ago for a practice and didn't want to leave, but they had to go home.
Yeah. No, we have had a few popping up in the galas as well, like the social days on Wednesdays and Mondays predominantly. Yeah, we have had a few popping up. Yeah, but it is good. They always get a good follow. It's always a good crowd. like for this event?
Well, Lee Stinson was telling me some stories about the platinum pennants and some of the
Yeah.
crowds that you get for that.
Yeah,
The good packages that have been put on by Raymond Sarah's
Well,
Club.
Lee knows all about that. He's indulged.
It's done it again. I think we're going to have to do a little equipment change in between games. That's not the camera, it's the cable. So, hang on, I'm just got to change over.
Yeah, so Nick was talking about the platinum crowds, and Lee Stinson's told him a few stories. Lee had the opportunity to indulge in one of the nights when we played Warilla here and put his money up and had a good night out there on the veranda. It was pretty raucous.
He had 2 fire engines and a lemonade with an umbrella in it, I'm told.
Yeah, but he had a good time.
His teammates didn't. You guys give him a belting.
Oh, we were lucky that night, mate. Got a good start and the crowd behind us and just kept going. It's always good to beat a team like that. I mean, that's the good thing about Platinum Pennant. Every single team's
competitive.
Yeah, very competitive. It's filled. They're filled with quality players, international, state level. It's certainly a great competition, and I look forward to playing it. Every game is a battle.
I do remember quite a few crowds turning up to support 1 or 2 players in rookies where family members have made a weekend out of it. I do remember a couple of set up over in that other little balcony, as you said, for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I do remember a couple of them have disappeared about lunchtime and gone for a little sleep, come back.
Oh, we've had them just sitting to the left of us over the years too, Andrew, making quite a noise in the background. It's been good. It's added to the atmosphere.
I do remember a few of the players that came into the club and said, "Oh yeah, we've got to go home this afternoon," and then you see them during the final that afternoon. You guys are going home? Oh, well, we booked in for another night. Very close here. Let's check we do have Cam 2 back.
Yes, we are back in action.
Well, after the next break, I think I'll just go and swap some of that equipment out and see if I can improve that efficiency. Could just be that there's a little tiny bit of damage to one of the clips in the cable.
Yeah, RJ45, mate.
Yes. They're not the most robust.
No, they're not.
They get pretty well used.
Yeah, you've only got one little connection to fail because there's 8 wires in there, obviously, for all the uninitiated or those that don't know. 8 tiny little wires that all have to be clipped into the end at the perfect spot, and only takes one to disconnect, and you're up the creek.
That slightly jerkiness in that picture tells me that there is just a little cabling issue.
I like his delivery. He's got a nice low to the ground, not too much that can go wrong with it. I like it. Close again.
Have you ever had to actually put an RJ45 pin on a cable?
I actually networked my whole house only about 4 weeks ago. I was up in the roof cavity running Ethernet cables all over the place. So yeah, I did. I created my own LAN network at home. So yes, I have done that. And I didn't bypass through RJ45 clips either. I just had to bought the old standard ones, and they're very finicky. So yeah, I know what I'm talking about in that regard. They are very finicky.
Just trying to think of the order.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's orange. I can't remember. I know brown's last, I think.
Yeah, brown and brown white are on one end. Green, white.
think it's
Then
swaps.
the solid blue.
I think it's green, stripy blue, solid blue, stripy green. I think they change around. They're the
there's
only
a
ones that
crossover.
change around, yeah. Anyway,
Very good head again. And it doesn't look like the multiple that Taren Point need.
trying to create something, though. There is a little bit of a push through his own bowl here. Get it onto the jack. No, he's just missed it. There was a chance to cannon through that and push it onto the jack for a score.
I think it's 2 or 3 to Lithgow. Or maybe not.
No, I think Taren Point got the shot, didn't they?
With the one at the back.
Yeah.
Not sure. I'll find out in a moment because I'll keep an eye on the Bowls Link results.
No, he's held onto the mat. So it was 1-2 Lithgow.
They haven't updated the scoreboard on the rink.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mission rolling out the networking your house, Andrew. Very, 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 very stressful. Putting cords, or not cords, I should say cables down through wall cavities and stuff like that. What a nightmare.
Haven't heard of wireless.
Wireless? Yeah, but my house is too big. I've got a mesh network and I just wanted to hardwire all the mesh network
And
access points.
The wireless also doesn't go through walls
That's
that
right.
well.
That's right.
So Lithgow did score a 2.
So it's 15-2, insurmountable, I believe.
Oh, I've got 3 to go, so
3 to go. Well, there you go.
it's mathematically possible. But
It's well out of the scope of the 1.5.
in practical terms, it's a very big mountain to climb. They started this end in the right way, though.
So Lithgow with a win here, which looks like they'll get, will put them in, well, a commanding position.
Commanding.
Who do they play in the next game?
Oh, that's a good question. It's either Kingscliff or Toongabbie. They've already played Toongabbie, so it's Kingscliff.
And what is the Kingscliff score that they're playing now? Are you able to tell us that?
Okay, so Kingscliff had a loss. So Toongabbie had a loss in the first round. Kingscliff had a big loss as well. And if we click on live, Kingscliff trail Toongabbie by 6 after 8 ends.
So Lithgow play Kingscliff in the next game, and Kingscliff would have not, or look like not having won a game.
They're the dangerous opponents.
That's what you were saying earlier.
So if you are interested in those, I'm just popping those scores on the bottom of the screen for you. You can also check them out on Bowls Link apps or on the website, either or.
How did my friends from Fig Tree go this morning, Andrew? They played in the social bowls, the Wednesday morning social bowls yesterday, and took the money. So they had a good day yesterday. I'm just curious to see whether that's translated over to today.
They had a draw.
Oh, wow.
So that they were the ones who mucked up our winners play winners formula. So the system is set up to automatically carry the winner through to the correct rounds. When we get a draw, it doesn't know what to do. So we have to manually map those teams in. We taught Lee how to do it.
Toss a coin?
Whoever's on the left of the draw,
Okay.
they go through to the winner spot. Because it doesn't matter.
No. Yeah, so the Fig Tree boys, they came up on Tuesday, had a roll. They were Tuesday, like early afternoon on the green, and then they put their names down for the Wednesday social. Wednesday social, Raymond Terrace, 9:30 start. 2 games of 10 ends, 3 bowl pairs, and a bacon egg roll. $5.
Cheap.
Yeah. Cash prizes for the winners.
Well, he's just slid through there. So Taren Point, well, you're holding. I reckon it's 3.
Yep. Yeah, looking out the window, it looks like it could be 3, yeah. Put the pressure on him here with a good bowl. You never know.
So Will just needs to keep chucking him in there, make some number pressure, try and see if Lithgow crack. It's close.
He's in an area.
Doesn't really want to touch her.
No, the centre line would be nice. Don't touch. It's a good shot.
Yeah, never pull the chalk out of your pocket till it's actually touched. As soon as you do, you put the mockers on it.
You pick up on things like that. You're very good at it. Well, he's up and about on this one too. He needs to run into something. There's a little gap under the jack there that was left.
Oh, holes are bigger than bowls this time. He's run through. Now, it's all against him at the back in a way,
you've
but
got to go for the jugular.
there's no point going for the back to cover because you drop this end, it doesn't matter.
You've got to stack it in.
You try and get a maximum this end, you pick up 6 and all of a sudden wheels on the cart might go wobbly.
His teammate was willing it in.
Just, well, not quite. I don't think that's got there.
Well, hasn't made. It's in the eye of his opponent if he looks at playing something similar to his last. So a little failure here and leave the door ajar for maybe a 5. And of course, it
could be even in there.
You can turn this one in.
Oh, it's a genius bowl.
Oh wow!
Oh, there you go. Here's your chance.
Beat anything wide.
We're saying get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Why?
Well, maybe it does cut the front one out, but you're already holding 4.
You're holding 4. Just draw for 5. You don't need 6.
Don't be greedy. You already got 4. You're only bringing 1 in. And if you be quick, you've got to stop with yours as well.
That's correct. Oh, geez, Andrew.
If
he gets it, he's a genius.
Don't hit anything else. Well, he's got enough of it.
He's made 5. That's a good shot. Probably not what I would have played, but he got a result.
I think they were already 4, so I'm not sure about it. But 5 shots it is.
5 shots it is. 7:15.
2 to go. 8 the difference. You've kept the life support machine turned on.
Yep. But they need to win.
Condition is still almost terminal though.
Correct. They need to win this end and they need to score what? What did you say they're behind? 8?
Well,
so
you need to score a minimum of 2.
Minimum.
And honestly, 2 is, well, you got 5 that end. You got to get a 6. 6 is hard.
Yeah, you're probably looking at a 4 here to make it gettable.
You have 4 or 5 on this end though. All of a sudden, you just put the seeds of doubt in your opponent's mind.
Well, I've seen stranger things happen. Picked up a 7 on the final end of a champion pairs game once to win.
Wow. Well, one of our rinks picked up a 6 to win the rink on men's pennant on Saturday, so I do know, and you probably heard me say it before, the New South Wales State Fours champions playing in the National Champion of Champions in Alice Springs of all places, I think it was, were 7 in front with 1 end to go and lost.
Ooh.
And not on an extra end, dropped an 8.
Oh no.
Charlie Frost was the chairman of selectors at the time, and I still remember Charlie for a long time saying, how the hell do you drop an 8 to lose? Mark Prella was the skip.
Okay, you would have bashed one out, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd think you would have, but maybe tried to and missed. We don't know what conditions are like.
No, of course not. But
I do know Rex Rex Johnson told me about it. The time I asked him about it, what happened when he dropped an 8 at a world event. I don't know, it's Com Games or they were playing on a green so wet it had puddles, and the Aussies hit the puddles and stopped, or missed the puddles and went in the ditch.
He's holding a good 2 here.
Well, that's the steam train. Just
He's changed his hand, poking it. Yeah, now he's left it behind. Wow, Andrew. This is setting up for a bit of a potential spectacular finish. Would you have changed your hand there, or just stick with what you've done and just try to get another one in and around the area? Or would you have tried to get down and move the jack and take it away?
well, I think I'd have stuck with what I've been playing, knowing that there's 2 bowls either side of jack high, and that if I ran into mine, I'm okay, but if I ran into mine, I'm too narrow anyway. So,
well, this one's still in the game too.
Good home.
Yeah, very good home. Any trouble?
got to play a good solid draw shot, confident, even if you draw to that back bowl.
Yeah, that's about the approach, right? Like we were speaking about earlier.
You're just giving yourself a chance.
Miss and be behind. Even, or if you do miss, you're still behind, I should say.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be in about the right area.
Like,
So you get, well, he's got the outside of it. That's not too bad.
bit unlucky, really.
He's tightened it up. And now
There's a good shot on here. You get down and put one right on the nose of the jack, and the shot bowl on the jack is covered up by the short bowls.
so for Taren point, forehand draw.
Yeah, forehand draw. Try to get the jack.
Just poke it through that hole.
Yeah, just poke it down through that hole, and then you have protection on the short with the short bowls.
You're going to draw to here.
Yeah, make it pretty tough for the.
You turn that jack to there. You're going to be holding 4.
Get the jack to where that little dot was you just put there. It's sensational. And of course, like I said, pressure does strange things, Andrew. You pick up a good score here, and anything can happen on the last end.
Just play with confidence. Give your bowl a chance. I think is the thing.
I think he's out too wide. And his partner's willing it back to the centre line. It's just.
Well, it's not too bad an effort though. It's not what we call, but it's counter.
The only trouble is it makes. Oh, he's playing the other hand. I thought he might have just got down there with confidence and used the last bowl or trailed the jack.
Well, it's not too bad an option if he's there, but he's not. Because he's got his own mates to push up. I think I'd have been aggressive on the forehand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Try and just mix those up.
Yeah. Inside shoulder of the last bowl gets you back to a bowl or a jack. And this one he needs to play something, like what we suggested the first time. And it also gives him a chance to pump through his own if he happens to be too wide.
Just making sure you're arriving.
Needs to whip back down, break down through. You split the difference on the back one.
Right. Close to counting.
And it's another potential one to go on the scoreboard if he plays a good shot with his last. He's sticking with the backhand, this fella.
Well, if he's got a bit of weight and he pumps either one of those 2 bowls into the head is good.
Well, that's what he'd have to be trying to do on that hand, surely.
The worst possible result would be to flick on the front one, turn it outwards and then run in.
Oh, he's put one. He hasn't made it any easier for his opponent.
Oh, you run into that, you're way short though.
Yeah, but you've got to be to trail the jack, you can get around that and under your own and trail the jack. It's pretty tough.
Play it with confidence. Try and play through your own bowl, give it a turn.
He's still too far out.
He's pumped this one through, I think, too. Well, he's put extra weight on that. Oh, I think that the back 2 aren't counting with that one there.
No.
So it's 2, probably 3.
It's a shame they put themselves into a position where they could have scored then.
Better line from Wayne.
Clear road. Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's going to cut one of them out anyway, be just the two. 2 to Taren point.
So 19-15. We need a full count on the lasts.
Well, if old mate had played that with his first one of the three, we wouldn't have been saying, "Oh, I don't think you're playing the right hand." No, it comes down to execution.
Yeah.
If you pull it off, any shot's the right shot. So we will have just a little bit of a break after this. We're due to be back at 1:30. We may get underway just a fraction early, but we might also be one of the quicker games on the green at the moment, so not really kept an eye on the other games, number of ends played.
So the greenkeepers have prettied up the rink for the live stream, got the Jets logos all over it.
I did have it on the screen there before I put the scores on. I'll just move that down a bit so we still see the Jets logo. There you go.
Okay. Good job, Andrew.
You can see mostly on about 9 ends going through there. There's the live scores. There's an 8, so they've still probably got about 20 minutes or so to go. So 1:30 would be a pretty good guide for our next game. Probably get them out onto the green about 20 past, 22, 23 past. Ready to start, bang on 1:30, hopefully.
Andrew, question. You've probably cast your eye across a lot of these sections and the results as they came through for the qualifying of this event, the state finals. Did you have anybody that caught your eye, or any combinations that caught your eye while you were doing that?
I would have thought the Austral boys would have been red hot favourites, but unfortunately for them, they went down in there for opening round.
Okay.
So the thing is that about the rookies is that you usually don't know many of the names. They're relatively new players.
Yeah, I just thought there might have been somebody that just blew their opposition away, and you thought to yourself, "Oh, wow, look at that."
More looked at who was on top of the tables. It was about 100 sections in the rookies pairs, so it was sort of who's top of the table and then mapped them into the post-sectional.
Yep.
You're doing 100 sections and try and do it in 45 minutes or so. You're not spending too much time.
Attention.
No.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of rain around that weekend, I think.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
We managed to get it all finished in one weekend, which was a miraculous thing for some of our state qualifying finals events.
I remember speaking to you on the phone about what are we going to do if it rains. I remember it, and we were fortunate enough to get, because we couldn't quite host every single section here, so we had I think it was Rathmines, or there was another club anyway, that hosted a little part of it. But yeah, we were fortunate enough to get through it, which was good.
Every section in the state got through their qualifying except for one.
Sure.
Got finished on the Saturday, and that one was up on the far north coast, East Lismore. They had about 3 ends to go, or 2 ends to go in a game when they could not continue. They came back the next morning, played those 2 ends, and then continued on. And I think there was one game that didn't play one end, but it didn't matter because that end could not have changed the outcome of the section. And the team that was completely out of it didn't want to come back the next morning to play one end.
Yeah, fair enough.
But no matter what happened there, the result of that section was going to be confirmed. So
we'll have to try to manufacture something here, and I think you'll be seeing a bit of weight trying to get both bowls out and hopefully stick around and give themselves a chance at a 6. It's the only way they can do it, I think. He was looking at it earlier, like to see if what the angle was to get past the other bowl.
Well, your first one's got to try and take out the shot bowl, punch it through the hole and miss everything. And then your second one's got to try and get rid of the other one.
Or better luck, you get rid of the shot bowl and the other one.
Yep. And
it's pretty close. Wow, what a good shot. That's unlucky. That's a good shot. He couldn't have... He made a very good fist of that.
Very close. It's gone through.
He wasn't far away from actually, like playing it perfect.
He almost got the full plant, but...
He had to get it perfect in order to take the pace off his own bowl, right? So, yeah, it was always going to be difficult, but geez.
He's given it a fair show.
Bloody oath.
Well, I still hark back to skipper from Lithgow on the first end, trailed that jack round to go from maybe 1 or 2 down to 2 up and then convert it to a 3 on the first end.
And then the second end was another good result, or another big score.
They got a 4 on the second end, but that bowl to trail the jack to his own, I think that just shifted that momentum.
So he had the turning point on the first end, Andrew.
That was the match-defining moment for me.
Yeah.
That's a great effort again.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Holding a couple. Lithgow's having a run here. Well, I suppose you can't drop game because there's one in the ditch.
He's played this good too. What a great shot. Hey?
Got rid of everything.
That's a great shot.
I suppose you also have last bowl, so... Can't completely go into his shell. He's still got to think, we've got another game to come and we've got to maintain momentum here. So maybe winning the last end is worth it.
Oh, you've got to get as many as you can, don't you? Like sectional play, you weren't going to... There wasn't much to lose in that situation.
No. You just make sure you don't take a couple of your own out and give them a chance to get 4 or 5. Because they also had a very strong win in their first game, so...
That's 3 pretty good bowls. Good way to finish.
Yeah, strong finish. Now you come out in your last game, you try and win by lots and hope that...
I think he's called him to rip this one out again.
Well, they've got 2 of the next 3, so...
Yeah, he's playing some sort of weight, isn't he? No? Yeah, it looks like he is. No, I'm wrong. Terribly wrong.
Just going to fade across. It'll be 1-2 Taren point to finish the game. They get the double figures.
Good shot.
So only a 5-shot loss in the end is not too bad a result. They fought back very bravely.
It was 11-0, wasn't it? Was it 11-0?
Yeah, they were double figures down.
Yeah.
So great fight back by Taren Point. So Lithgow will lead the section. Taren Point, well, they may be sitting in second, but they've got a chance. They come out and win big on the last game and just hope that the team can upset Lithgow's apple cart, and away we'll go.
Question mark, Andrew, is do they swap greens? Because obviously if we swap greens, it's anybody's game.
Everybody plays 2 games on one green and 1 on the other. Which one they play on next game, I'm not certain. Let's have a look though. I jump to the other screen. So they're going from rink 6. Next game, they're... I've got the Fig Tree guys. We've actually got your Fig Tree guys on the live stream after lunch.
Oh, righto.
They are going to, yes, over to the other green, 11-12.
So that'll put a spanner in the whole works. Don't worry about that. Anything can happen. Everybody's capable enough of beating everybody else, and we're swapping a green. So stay tuned.
So join us again at 1:30. We've got Fig Tree up on the screen. I'll actually have a look. I'll have a look and see who we've got. 1:30 p.m. Fig Tree up against Lowlands. That's our 1:30 game. Look forward to your company then. Hopefully we'll have Lennon in the chair again for the expert commentary. Until then, it's goodbye.